Fall Guy is the movie that kicks off the 2024 summer movie season, and this is the type of blockbuster that really only serves as a reminder that Hollywood is really trying to dispose of the screenplay altogether. In general, this overpraised thing isn't even much better than your usual piece of Netflix content. It isn't clever, it isn't funny, it reads like a third grader wrote it, and it dissolves in the memory as soon as you leave the theater. If there's one piece of good news about it, it's that Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, both coming off much better movies than this, both having fantastic careers right now, they make attractive leads worth spending time with, although not as much as this super long piece of drivel would have us do. Based on the old TV show of the same name, The Fall Guy stars Gosling as stuntman Cole Seavers, who returns to a movie set after taking a year off due to a back injury because the love of his life, Emily Blunt's Jodie, is directing her first feature, a movie that seems to play like a goofy-looking SNL sketch of Fury Road. As said, the two stars are wonderful together, and they would have to be to get through this cringe-inducing dialogue. There are so many scenes that suck, like the first one where we find out that Gosling has ghosted her for a year, and so she just childishly plays out the humiliation of that by shouting into a bullhorn all the details of the relationship and the breakup in front of her entire crew. It's a painful, unfunny scene meant to set them at odds with each other for them to get back together throughout the course of the film, and from there it just evolves into further levels of cutesiness, like a scene where they discuss split screens while they're doing a split screen. These are the jokes. And then there's the plot. The lead actor of the film has gone missing, and Jodie seems unconscionably unbothered by that. The film's producer, played by Ted Lasso's Hannah Waddingham, on the other hand, seems to think Colt, who plays the actor's stunt double, is so simpatico with him that he can literally figure out where he is. From there, The Fall Guy just kind of careens around, from being a romantic comedy, to being a mystery thriller, to being a spoof of a movie within a movie, to being an action flick with all the fights, explosions, and gunfights and so on. It's all so ridiculously disjointed and it seems so ridiculously amused with that fact that it becomes tiresome. Now, this movie was directed by David Leitch, who was one half of the original John Wick crew, who has gone on to make over-the-top actioners on his own like Bullet Train, which I actually kind of liked. And Leitch proves once again he's a director of great style, like a club scene fight which is eye-popping not just for the stunts, but for the surrounding aesthetic. But there's also a lot of winking at the audience here, where it's clear Gosling isn't doing his own stunts, where the scenes look haphazardly edited together, and where Leitch makes light of what we're seeing on screen. In a way, this is Leitch giving these stunt performers their due, but considering the lack of coherence and heft to the rest of this thing, it also kind of sucks that the action is less exciting and just more part of the joke here. Gosling tries. He again is playing that handsome, pathetic comic persona he's been developing since The Nice Guys. Just unfortunately for him, screenwriter Drew Pearce is no Shane Black. The dialogue is usually so tame that the actors feel the need to shout it, and this being a film about Hollywood, it resorts again to meta references of film and TV shows, but even then, it just kind of feels like references. Blunt is a nice presence here too, but is treated too tentatively in both the comedy as well as the action to really make much of an impression. I liked Hannah Waddingham. She's having a lot of fun here. So is Winston Duke. Aaron Taylor-Johnson comes in and out of it. But all in all, this isn't really starting the summer off with a great big bang, but it just kind of feels like something that's way too cute, way too hollow, and witless for its own good. Opinions may vary of it, but I'm going with a C, guys. But that is my opinion. I'd love to hear yours. Let me know down below there. Also, if you could, click that like button, click that subscribe button. I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you do come back again. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.